Here is another very tell me past story, which is basically makes my skin crawl. So, mother wants me to sell myself. Yeah, just how it sounds. So, dear pastor, I'm 16. I have a complaint to make. I'm the first daughter for my mother. My mother has two boys and two girls, and I'm her third child. My mother's all is a loose woman. Did I read that I said I'm the first daughter for my mother? I have two. My mother has two boys and two girls, and I'm her third child. Oh, okay, so I read that wrong. Moving forward. So you have two younger female siblings. All right, I read that wrong, but let's go on. And when the last part indicates what kind of woman that the mother's, she's always going from man to man. And when she was younger, meaning that her siblings have different fathers, most likely. When she's young, she not protect herself. That's why she end up with four children. My mother has now settled down with a man. Every man she brings home, she tells him to call him uncle. Yeah, basically mean that's her customer right there. She has a reputation to take women for the wives, including her friends' husbands. So basically, mother is a piece of work. A few months ago, the landlord gave my mother notice to leave. He said he wanted his place because his daughter was getting married and she and her husband wanted the place to live. Alright, it's a three-bedroom place. My sister and I occupy one room. My brothers have one room, and my mother has a room she uses as a brothel. I want someone to pay for a course. I asked my mother because I didn't know my father. My father is most likely one of our customers. My mother me said, "You are 16 years old. You have to learn to help yourself." And when she says that, you know what that means. Pastor, I'm helping myself because I am at work in a grocery store and get my pocket money. My mother tells me that I should remember to give my sister some because of what I have, but she has to buy her sanitary things. My brother doesn't buy anything for her. So basically, she's making her daughter a de facto parent and raising her children. So recently, I met a man and I said he likes me. I told him I was ready for a boyfriend. He said he knows I'm ready because of the way I walk. And yeah, it just basically means that he wants. I really hope this guy is not over. That where it is implied that this is a grown ass man who is obviously a pedophile. Alright, if you hired a 16-year-old girl, yeah, that's against the law, people. I went home and told my mother because I was laughing. I thought the man's crazy. On Sunday after dinner, I asked my mother if she could give me some money to buy what I really need. She told me that she didn't have the money. She probably does, but she just don't want to give it to you. That she didn't have any money. It's time for me to learn to open my legs. Yeah, and here's a disgusting part of the story. I was shocked. I never thought my mother uses words, even though she knows her mother is a whore. Actually, if I opened my legs and got pregnant, said I would be on my own. Me, just like her. Me, like her mom, basically is a thought, and she wants her sister daughter to carry on in that way. He said I would be on my own, so scared now. My mother wants to befriend the man, even though the guy's likely a pedophile, get the money from him. My mom was 16. My mother's 14, so my mother's going crazy. She can't find another place. The good landlord, but he wants us out, because he probably figures that. And most likely a reputation of mother. I'm pretty sure he was one of our customers. But yet. And last my mother says that he would come and live with us. But my mother says she doesn't want him to come because she has to do too much. Basically, just being a domesticated wife. Me say I don't want to settle down. Say I would like to be a lawyer, so work hard. My license is 24. I should do it. First of all, report this dirtbag to the police, cause that he's a pedophile right there. And he is a grown ass man. You're hiring a 16-year-old. I'm sure he knows her age. That is a statutory rape right there, and she should run that man. Alright, and mom, I'm gonna say this. I really hope she gets hit by a bus or struck by a bolt of lightning, because this woman is a piece of shit right there. And it's very unfortunate that her children have the curse of having such come into the world out of the womb as such a disgusting and unscrupulous person. I'm just gonna say it right here. And I would say she should live with her father, but then again, I'm sure she doesn't know. She says she doesn't know the father. Cause I'm pretty sure he was one of our many customers, and I'm pretty sure all the siblings, I'm sure they have separate fathers, probably don't know who the fathers is, and I could only hope that there are other relatives who are more values that could live, because this woman, the mother is, I really just hope her mother gets hers though, because this sounds like a woman is a very wicked and morally wicked and also a very disgusting human being, because she's willing, not only again is she spreading out her legs for the Tom, Dick and Harry with her own children to see, because I'm sure they've seen all these uncles come in out to the bedroom and even heard lots of actions of the mom and of the man at the time is in the bedroom. So you can imagine how psychologically messed up the children are. But the fact that she's telling her daughter, who is a minor, that she should entertain a man, a pedophile, again, who should be locked up. All right, for hollering at someone who's way too young for him. The mom, like I said, the mom needs to get struck by a bus or hit by a bolt of lightning. Cause, and yeah, I know people say that if something happens to the mom, not that the world would miss her. Where does that leave the kids? I can only hope there are other relatives out there who are better than it, because she deserves to lose custody of those kids, though. Because if you're willing to just pimp out your own daughter to a grown ass man, that should be like that again. She should be arrested for that, though. All right, because that is against the law. All right, because you cannot pimp out your underage children to grown people. All right, they need to arrest that mom. All right, because mom, as well as that tough man, all of them need to get that work. I said it. All right, I just hope that this woman doesn't make the mistakes mom makes, and girl doesn't make the same mom makes, and goes on to actually come some good. Because I've seen too many scenarios where these girls have these unscrupulous parents, especially these mothers. I know we talk about bad so-called fathers are, but these so-called mothers are just as bad. All right, and they end up, even though they don't want to to have that kind of lifestyle, but due to the fact that they don't have any economic support or any moral support, they said, hey, let's just let's just become prostitutes and whores, and that cycle continues with their children and so on. I just hope this girl doesn't breaks that cycle and cause something. And like I said, I hope she has some relatives out there who she can stay with, because mom needs to be locked up and much worse. And yeah, I said it. So this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Gusson Farron, Miles Productions, Real Thoughts and Miles. Happy do.